Hello everybody, I'm JayLeonardJ, and today we are checking out the American Fender Vintage 2 1966 Jazzmaster. Well, if you are a Fender fan out there, it is a huge day for you because they just re-released the American Vintage series of guitars. They now call it the Vintage 2, and what you're getting is period-correct versions of iconic 50s, 60s, and 70s Fender instruments. So you got Strats and Tullys, and you got like basses, but for me, when I was looking at that catalog, the one that just jumped at me, that got my heart pounding in a beautiful way, was this thing right over here. Look how gorgeous this is. It's the 1966 Jazzmaster. The binding with the block inlays, the round lamb rosewood fingerboard, so there's no skunk stripe in the back. It has the revoiced pickups, vintage radius, vintage frets, and even the knobs. It just looks super cool, this Dakota red monster. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you the sounds of this guitar, show you what it's all about. I actually feel like these Jazzmasters just might be the most versatile guitars you could possibly get. I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you some settings that you can use when you're dialing this thing in. And let's make some magic happen, shall we? All right, let's get to work. Well, we're all wired up and ready to go. I'm going into a Benson Chimera, and with this era of Jazzmaster, we have the nitro finish, so it should be super resonant. We got the vintage radius, it's a 7 1/4, so it should be really easy to fret chords, small frets, so I could really get aggressive without accidentally pushing the notes out of tune. And this really cool wang bar setup with the tremolo lock in case I break a string. I use this to get everything back in tune to last me for the rest of the song. Really handy, because I break a lot of strings. So to test the bridge, I'm going to do a lot of wang stuff, and I'm not going to tune at all during the whole demo. And for the radius, I'll try to do a bunch of bends, especially when we get to the bridge pickup. So let's start off with the neck pickup, everyone's favorite position on the Jazzmaster because it has so much lows, so much highs, beautiful, beautiful resonance. Very nice. You add a little bit of overdrive, I got the liquid sunshine, and it gets nice and raunchy. Super, super cool. Now you can see my volume is actually at 9, and that's the secret to the Jazzmaster, especially for you uninitiated. There's a 1 meg pot here, which is a very, very big number. Rolling down to about 9 or so, it actually doesn't take down volume. It just rolls off some of the steeliness to make it nice and clear and kind of smooth sounding. Now, as I turn it up, it gets more and more steely and aggressive. Really jangly. I like that for old school sounds like. So the secret of the Jazzmaster is actually just finding those nice sweet spots where you get just the right amount of steeliness with just the right amount of smoothness. Let's go to that middle position, nice and hollow, really, really beautiful. I'm still at that 9-ish on the volume. And it has a nice little pop to it, great for funk stuff. Very, very, very cool. We're gonna go all the way up to 10 now. Let's go to the bridge pickup. I really like the bridge pickup. Now again, this is where you really, really hear that difference when you start rolling down that volume knob. Again, we're not losing volume, we're just kind of taming that little extra squeakiness. That's that beautiful. Now when I go all the way up, it gets super steely, and that's when we get to that country surf territory. Let's add a little fuzz to the mix. gosh, we're getting aggressive now. Last but not least, we're gonna go talk about this little switch over here. That's the mud switch. It just automatically turns on the neck pickup, gives you a separate volume and tone knob, and it's a much warmer sound, useful for jazz. I also like it for when you want to get that kind of gnarly, woofy kind of rhythm sound. Really fun stuff, and it does wonderful things when you start adding the gain. You get that wonderful woman tone. I'm gonna turn it off. We'll go to the bridge pickup. We can hear what it sounds like with the fuzz, and then turn it on. And that is the 1966 Jazzmaster by Fender. Well, that is it. That is the video. Thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe to the page if you haven't done so already. Check out the links in the description below. And if you want to hear my review on what I think about this 1966 Jazzmaster reissue, check it out on Patreon. I do all my reviews on Patreon, sponsored by the Patreon supporters, and all my demos, tutorials, all the other stuff is right here on YouTube. My question for all of you out there, I think the Jazzmaster is probably one of the most versatile guitars if you are a pedal hound trying to get different sounds. But what do you think is the most versatile guitar for trying pedals, trying out new sounds, and going crazy? Please write it in the comments section below. That being said, I'll see you all soon. Take care and goodbye.